California.
You know, Darin Shapiro went big in the preliminary rounds and seeded himself second place going into the finals. He's one of the top competitors from the tour.
Darin is super consistent, and it showed in the preliminary round. He's always having a good time out there, and he can go behind any kind of boat. Right now, he's asking for a little bit more speed out of that Yamaha, and he's got it. More speed. Watch here for Darin's first trick. Huge carve into the wake. Giant extension, and Darin got huge air right there. Just landing way out in the flats. Darin, one of the strongest competitors going around that West Coast buoy.
One of the largest crowds ever witnessed wakeboarding competition right here at Jet Jam 97, and these wakeboarders are loving it.
One thing that's interesting, though, is the confines are kind of small. It's a small course. I mean, it's normally a riverbed, but the riders are adapting really well. Darin getting set right here to charge back into the wake, and he does. A huge S-bend for Darin, and then right into an air roll to revert. Now Darin Shapiro carving it off that wake, having fun out there. He does a Rayleigh, which now is called the air square. That's a trick that he invented. And then as the boat's turning around, he throws a Bel Air, a trick invented by his competitor, Sean Murray. And look at that grab. Darin going huge and grabbing the board in what's called the stale fish grab. The judges are gonna like that. He's getting a lot of style points here. Huge extension right there on that front side, front roll to revert, followed right by an air roll to revert. The important thing in this competition is putting a lot of tricks in succession, and Darin is certainly doing that here today. Every time he does a trick using the wake, he comes back with the air trick, which is a trick not using the wake.
Take a look at the nice body extension, keeps the rope nice and tight, and does a complete rotation around the rope.
Darin Shapiro is a consummate competitor, and he uses a special technique behind this Yamaha because he wants to win and he knows how to do it.
In a way, you just got to change the technique up a little bit. I'm going to try to do quite a few air tricks and other technical stuff.
Few seconds left here in Darin's run. Nice 360 for Darin Shapiro using a reverse rotation. That's called blindside. And Darin Shapiro putting a lot of style into his run. Now the judges are looking for execution, intensity, and composition. So they want a variety of tricks. They want you to go big, and they want you to have good execution, which means clean landings and big air. And Darin Shapiro's doing all that today. He's wanting the boat to go straight. He knows he only has a little bit of time left, and he wants to take maximum advantage of it right here. He wants the boat to go straight because he's setting up for a big trick. Oh, Darin can't quite hit it exactly how he wanted to, but still, overall, excellent pass for Darin Shapiro. Ends it off right there with the Bel Air.
And as we take a look at Darin's toe side front roll with a grab, we'll see he picks up a score of 1698 to put him into the #1 spot.